I don't know what to do with my hands.
Happy fingers. Happy fingers. Happy
Hey,
fingers.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Another Tuesday night chat with the Bobcat, Muskrat, and any other.
What's going on?
Hats that in the hat.
And the hats and the hats and the cats.
Busy, man. It's been busy.
Yep. It's been a busy summer for me too, buddy. Me too. I got a new hat on. Just got it in the mail today. What do you think about it? It's pretty cool, ain't it?
It is pretty cool. I do like it.
Yeah. New catfish.
I like it. Look at this one.
Oh, yeah. I bet I know who made that one.
Who made it?
First name starts with a V?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. They did make me one here. I'll show it all.
Speaking of V, there she is in chat. Hey, man, you got a flashlight on behind you in the floor. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. That's pretty cool, too.
It's orange.
It's your favorite color, orange.
I don't know why everybody thinks that. I actually don't like orange.
Orange and green.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You love orange.
I do. I like orange. I don't know why. I've always I got to be honest, I kind of always liked orange. And I think it just stuck that I really like orange when Uncle Lou came into the scene. And I got them bright orange Uncle Lou rods. And I don't know, I think that kind of sealed the deal. It was a done deal right then that that orange is officially my favorite.
Ooh, Mike Lockhart said I should be officially going catfishing on September 25th. Awesome, buddy.
What is it? I should be going catfish September 25th. That's fantastic. Mike, where are you from?
Day to go fishing.
What's your local waters? Hey, Bob, before we get too carried away, why don't we run through here and say hello to some folks that have taken the time out to tune in on another Tuesday night and come look at our ugly mugs for about an hour.
I give them props just for that.
Absolutely. I see Sampy in the house right off the bat, 7:30. He was rip rolling, ready to go, and Mom was right behind him. Said, "Mama going to join." The link is pinned up at the top of the chat tonight. If there is anybody who'd like to pop up and hang out, our goal tonight is just kind of hang out. Bob, I thought you was going to be pouring some lead.
Well, it's hot out there, and I ain't felt good today, and I didn't really feel like pouring lead. So,
well, if you're not feeling well,
I plan on doing that.
The heat will make it 10 times worse.
Yeah, I went home at lunch today and pretty much spent the day here, so in the house, out of the heat.
Well, I know we talked about this some already, but Jackie could use some good vibes and thoughts and prayers. She's had a really rough week. I won't put all of her business out there in case she doesn't want me to, but we've been in and out of the hospital and emergency rooms for several days now, and so it's been a very stressful week, to say the least. So
it has, buddy.
Things around here with the kids going back to school, Jackie's going back to school. It's a busy time around here.
Everybody's got something going on right now.
Well, I got sidetracked just that fast. I seen Mom in chat said I'm going to join. We got Greg Burgess in the house. Welcome in, Nebraska Wildcats. What's going on? There's Bobby 922 Crappie Barbecue. I seen it. He caught some nice crappie last week on stand day. That's what I'm talking about right now. I want to get with Chris and V and go catch some nice crappie up on Hoover. Every time I get up there, and I know there's 50-pounders swimming around, I have a hard time chasing crappie.
Yeah, hard to do.
Unless I catch the crappie and cut their heads off and use their heads for bait, and I take the rest home to eat.
That's the good idea right there, buddy.
We got Chris and V in chat with us tonight. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Mike Greenwell's in the house. Kevin Walters is also here. Thank you, brother, for stopping in. Lisa Swain, catfishing lady. What's going on, girl? Thank you for stopping by. Mike Lockhart. I'm way at the top, so he may have answered where he's fishing, but I'll get there eventually. We got DNA catfishing. We got Miss Amelia Brobeck tuning in, fresh out the shop. You don't smell that anymore. She got her shower in, getting ready to head to bed. DNA catfishing down Cincinnati. We actually going to be fishing down Cincinnati this weekend. Looks like we're going to be out with J-Dog and Tara.
Ooh, I got to see J-Dog about a week ago.
In person?
Yep. He met me at my daughter's apartment in Lexington and bought some rod holders off of me. So the rod holders that were on my boat are now in J-Dog's possession.
So I'll kind of be fishing with you as well. I'll be using your rod. I'll be using your rod holders.
There you go.
Vance Fishing, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. There's Hooks and Hammocks. Hooks and Hammocks. I heard he's been on a new adventure. Of course, I know that he's got the Keno Chris channel, and it sounds like that thing has really been going well. I know that he's had some fairly good wins. I don't know if we see all the money we spend to get there, but he seems to be doing really well there. Mm-hmm. Bobcat, I'd make you a hat. You're awesome. There you go. These got your back. Hey, thank you guys for the prayers. We got Josh, Weekend Angler, in the house. I was able to tune in just for a hair last night and see Randy Swain on the.
Oh my Lord! How funny was that? That whole.
I tuned in just in time to catch all that. I was sitting there to myself, and I was
sitting there going, "Oh my God!"
So I got a confession. All right, so it's Daryl, Ryan Bortz on the boat. Now, I love Randy to death, so I really had a hard time pulling the trigger on some punches. But with Daryl and Ryan on the boat, I typed out, I don't know how many hacks or how many jabs I was going to throw at those guys and deleted them. And Jackie was over there saying, "That's kind of rude." I was like, "No, that's how we are. That's how the community is. We poke each other."
If we were nice to Daryl, he wouldn't know what to do with it.
I know it. She talked me out. She made me feel bad and made me feel guilty for all the things I was thinking.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
I tell you, he's like Rain Man.
I heard he won like $3,000 the other night or the other day. I don't know what the timeline is. And then he won like 3,000 after that. And he just tuned in, said he won another 2,200 tonight. We need to tune. Hey, download, subscribe to Keno Chris on YouTube. We need to figure this out. I like going to the casino.
To Vegas or something.
I like going to the casino and playing slots. And the reason I like slots is because it's just luck, right? It's just you push a button and you may or may not. But when it comes to like Keno and blackjack and everything else, there's some skill involved. Mathematical and counting. And well, when you start relying on my skill, I have zero faith.
Exactly.
So I'm going to stick to just pushing a button, and maybe I win, maybe I don't. But we might have to. There you go. We might have to start paying attention to how Chris is playing, because he does have I couldn't keep up with it, but I did see how he had like a method of doing little blocks this way and blocks this way and blocks this way, and he has a method. And from the naked eye, it looks like it's working.
I'm going to go catch that bumping rod. I hear it's a nice one. I know where he dropped it at.
Yeah.
I know exactly where he dropped it. Hey, girl, how are you?
Good night.
You going to bed?
She's going to bed. Well, they go up to bed. Oh, they're going to go read. We got to read every night. And then we get a little bit of snuggle time. And then
reading's good.
Lights out.
Better.
Yeah, we read with and to the kids. We make the kids read to us, and we read to them every night. That's what I'm saying. My life is crazy.
Did you lose an anchor? Did he lose an anchor and a rod last night? Oh my goodness!
Oh my! I just got a message from Kevin Walters at Monster Cat Catfishing. He wants to do a couple giveaways tonight.
Heck yeah.
He wants to give away. He just come out with his. He just come out. I need snuggle time with Bob. There you go, Chris. H. Lee Osborne, welcome in. I don't think I ever made it to the bottom of this list.
No, we didn't make it.
My mom said give good vibes for Jackie, hugs and kisses. Yeah. The Boss's Pond has a huge river cats in that pond. Bugman's in the house. What's on? Daniel Berry Sports. What's going on? I'm going to try to say hello. I'll get back to Kevin's message. We got a couple giveaways, and these you guys don't want to go anywhere. I'm telling you. So a couple things. Kevin has been on the mission to make Monster Cat Catfishing like your one-stop shop. And not only is Kevin a really good friend of mine, but he has fantastic prices. I challenge you. I don't care if you're looking for a fish finder. I don't know if he's still doing trolling motors, tackle, rods, no matter what it is you're looking for. I would look Monster Cat Tackle or Monster Cat Catfishing before I pulled the trigger on a decent purchase, because his prices are hard to beat. But he's also been coming out with new branded material. So he come out with a new leader line, and I've got the new leader line, and I'm tying it, and I love it. It is very soft. I got 80-pound test, and it is very close to the Cash King saltwater line. Which is my go-to, and it is very close to that. I really like his leader line. But he also wants to give away a set of planer boards. They've got their own branded planer boards now. So we're going to give away a set of planer boards and a couple spools of this leader line just to get it in you guys' hands to try it out. So you don't have to take my word for it. That is some good stuff. You guys can try it out for yourself. So thank you, Kevin, for that. Appreciate that, man. That always makes things a little more fun when we got some giveaways.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. Sitting in the garage with 4 fans on me trying to cool down before I go into that freezer of a house. It's like 30 below in there, dang old wife. Our thermostat set on 68.
Oh, my goodness. That's cold, man.
The other morning I got up and I actually said, well, it's kind of cool in here. And Jackie had it on 66.
We keep ours on 72. Actually, it's on 71 right now.
We run it on 72 to, between 70 and 72 in the winter and about 68 in the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need some planer boards. There you go, Mikey.
Planer boards.
Well, don't go too far.
Mikey's got a new logo. I almost didn't recognize it at first.
Have you watched any of his recent videos? He's got some new music in his videos that's pretty daggone catchy, and it's all like automated music. It's about Mike and fishing and green whale fishing, and it's got a nice beat to it. I didn't pick it up at first that it was customized to Mike, and I thought, I don't know what this song is. It's a really good song. I hope it don't get copyrighted. And then I heard the green whale fishing and a bunch of other stuff. I'm like, this is either he made it or somebody made it for him. I run mine at 77. Holy shit.
That's pretty warm.
Well, I go to my mom and dad's house. Of course, their air was out for a little bit. They had major problems, but their house was like 84 degrees. And they're like, I don't feel too bad in here. 84.
Oh, wow. 84. Mike said I wrote the lyrics.
Wow, Mike, that's awesome. I use ChatGPT and Suno AI and some everything I make on the side is all AI generated.
Yeah.
Travis Young, what's going on? Hey man, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you,
brother.
Yeah, I've made a lot of songs
in that picture.
What's that?
He's got my shirt on in that picture.
Does he?
Yeah, thanks, man.
I don't even have a Bobcat shirt. You need to give them away.
I got a website.
There you go. That's how you support your friends.
That's right.
Quit asking them to give you stuff.
No, we ask.
I like this camera angle. That looked like I got a really good tan going on compared to you, and I know you're outside more than I am.
Yeah, the screen's wiping me out for some reason tonight.
The beat and the actual rapping was AI. I can't rap. Oh, but it's probably best. It's probably best that neither one of us takes a jab at rapping. So,
Hey, what's up, Danny?
we got Danny's. Is that Danny Stone?
No,
Or
it's
we
Danny,
got
Danny Smith.
Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain catfishing.
There we go. What's up, brother? Let's see.
Never tried using planer boards. Well, Micah, it sounds like you might be a bank fisherman. They're really hard to use from the bank. You can use them from the bank, but they're made to pull behind a boat.
Yep. You can use them in a stationary position. There are times that you can use them from the bank. The only problem with using them from the bank is if you break it off, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
You're not getting it back. So it's not very appealing generally to the bank anglers. Now I did switch over, and you did in your last video I watched. You were using new planer board clips. Did you say they were from SmackDown?
Yeah, they're SmackDown. The blue clips, those things are amazing. They're
Are they good?
easy to,
I thought I heard you say in the video that one was slipping. I don't know if it just needed tightened back up.
It needed tightening back up.
Okay, because I've seen
that. Did you pin the link to the top?
Yeah, I thought I pinned it to the top of the chat.
You just don't look like it right here. Yeah, those blue clips are amazing. They're easy to put on, and they're even easier to unclip when you get to your board. I mean, you just literally take your finger, you grab them, and you just flip it up, and they're done. They're pretty awesome.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I've been using I like using the red twist lock planer board clips now, because if you break off, if you do happen to lose a rig, at least you don't have to pull everything in and go back and get your planer board. You know, it's still connected to the line with that locking clip. I use my ghost float from the bank, and just like a planer board. Yeah, it's same deal there. I mean, if you lose it, you know, you're not getting it back. But we've been using ghost floats, I don't know, ever since James came out with them. And I'm telling you, they put a lot of extra fish in the boat that we wouldn't have caught. Probably my favorite way. There's two reasons I love the ghost floats. And I've actually reached out to James a couple times, and I hope everything's going okay with him. I need to just take the time to call him.
Yeah, he went through chemo treatment and stuff. So
yeah. So I don't know if he's even making any of the floats right now. Like I said, he's dealing with a lot of stuff.
Oh man, thank you, DNA. I appreciate that. I hope you used my code.
There you go. Just one of the stalker bumper. I'm telling you, man, I'd like to get my hands on a couple of those whisker. I mean,
Ripping lips.
Was it the Stalker HDs?
It's a good rod, man. It's a very sensitive rod, and it's a beast, man. Like pulling fish against current.
So you've used almost every bumping rod there is out there, I believe.
I've got at least 6.
So where does Ripping Lips rod really fall in line with all the others?
It's probably one of the most sensitive bumping rods I've used as far as feel. It's ruined me. I can't use any of my. I can use. There's a couple of rods. But as far as sensitivity goes, it's right up there at the top. But I will say this about them: they're a stiff rod, and they're not as much fun to fight a fish on for that reason. They don't have as much give.
They're not good for the camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good on camera. I mean, I can have a 50-pound fish in 3-mile-an-hour current, and the bumping rod's just it's not even bent, all the way over. It's just amazing. But yeah, as far as like sensitivity goes and bottom feel, I love it. It's not going to have a lot of give in it. Like I tried going back and using. Ryan gave me one of the, and I'm not bad mouthing any rod company. He gave me one of the, what's the grain rod? Dragon stick. Who makes that rod?
The Dragon Stick?
Mad Cats. Yeah, he gave me a Mad Cats. And it's just too mushy for me. I don't, it just feels too mushy now after using my bumping rods. Probably my next favorite one is probably going to be it's probably going to be my TFR bumping rod, the orange one I have. And it's a little bit, it's got more flex in it than the Ripping Lips, and it's still sensitive. But man, I tell you, that rod's just got backbone that won't quit.
There you go. Fish for absolute giants. I seen your comment, Danny. Bobcat 10 will save you 10%.
There you go. It will.
Even 10% off. When you ask how broke I am, I tell you McDonald's ice cream machine. That's how broke I am.
Well, they're always broke, so that's pretty broke.
That's pretty broke.
That's not good. Something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. So here's my thing, because people's like, why is anybody coming out with rod? You know how many rod companies there are? Because the more rod companies, the more people making rods they are, the better the competition is. So they have to step up their game to be better than the next guy, or they have to drop, a high quality at a better price. So the more competition you have in any market, it doesn't matter if it's fishing or rods, it doesn't matter what it is. The more competition you have, the better it is as consumers.
Yep.
So the as far as there you go, curious.
Competition drives innovation, and I still use my other bumping rods sometimes because I want to. Each one of them has its own character. It's like it's just like it's got its own. It's like if you could afford a bunch of different cars, you wouldn't always drive the same car. You might like this about this one and this about that one, and use it for that reason. And they all have their own character, and that's why I like so many different. Nobody says you have to, but when you have a favorite, you keep going back to that one.
Yeah. I've definitely got some favorites where bumping rods go, and it's probably now because I can't get one and mine was stolen that it hurts me so bad. But my Warrior Cat Gen 2 bumping rod was probably the best bumping rod I think I've ever handled. Now that those memories and that feels starting to fade because I've not used it so long. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa.
I had one of the new ones and it got broke, but I didn't have.
Yeah, the new ones aren't anywhere near like the old ones were.
I will say this about it. It was super light. I mean, it was like feather light. It was weird bumping with it because it was so light. Yeah.
The one you got, the newer one?
Mm-hmm, the newest Warrior Cat.
Yeah. My Uncle Lou's is probably still my favorite one I've got right now. I think we've got 4 or 5 bumping rods here. I think I've got 3 and Jackie's got 2.
Nice.
She's running Shattercat rods, and they are really good. I don't know much about the people or the company or anything, to be completely honest with you. The rod itself,
like the second bumping rod I ever owned. I think I either sold it to Patrick or what's his name? Yak Shore. Anthony. I think I sold it to Anthony. And here was my problem with that bumping rod. I had no issues with that bumping rod. The reel placement was a little bit higher than what I liked.
Okay.
The reel seat was higher, and I'm a kind of a petite, short fella.
Right.
So it always felt too far forward for me. So
that does play a huge factor in a bumping rod, where your elbow lands and where that rod tip, probably put the rod butt in the same place in our hip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the distance from your hip there until where you touch that reel, it makes a big difference. I haven't even seen the new bumping rod from Macy's Fishing Find, so I couldn't tell you nothing about it. To be completely honest.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we do this while we're chatting? We'll get some folks. Let me see. Where's my? That's Leave Studio. I don't want to do that. My little.
Hit that one.
The little icons down there don't pop up and tell you what they are now. You got to click on them.
What, under the screen?
Yeah. It used to be hover over it and it'd tell you what it's going to do. Let's go for some monster catfishing. We're going to give away two spools of the leader line. 2 spools of the leader line. And instead of making you guys come back and do it again, I'll end up spinning this thing twice. Get a couple winners out there. You guys could try this stuff out for yourself. Like I said, I really like it. It's out in my tackle bag, or I'd show it to you real quick. I didn't expect them to pop it up there, but I like it a lot. It is the same diameter as what I was already using for crimping. So it crimps great. And
we'll put his website there at the bottom.
I've seen that. Thank you. And then we'll come up. I'll come up with something different. We'll get a set of planer boards out for you. If I win, I will pick it up at Boots on the Water event. We need more captains. Hey, Chris, it's good to share that. That's actually supposed to be our show next week. Is Boots on the Water will be on the panel with us next week and talking about just that. We need more veterans. We've got. I mean, not veterans. We need more captains. They have great response from the community as far as getting veterans to sign up. I'm looking forward to this event this year. But we need a lot more captains. We still got a lot of time. We all know that people like to wait till the end and make sure they don't have, anything else going on before they commit to something. But this event, we need some commitment sooner than later, so that we can make sure these guys all are able to get on a boat with somebody. So we'll let that run for just another minute or so, and we'll spin that bad boy. What kind of leader line are you using now, Bobcat?
I'm using 100-pound. It's like a saltwater. I think it's like Bass Pro's version, Angler.
I got you.
It's pretty tough stuff. 100-pound mono.
The 12-aught hooks that you use, is those Ripping Lips' hooks?
No, I need to get some of those and try them out.
Okay.
The 12-aughts I'm using are just some I found on Amazon that are really affordable, and they've been a pretty good hook so far. I know Ripping Lips has got their own hook, and I need to try them out. Matter of fact, I might send Alex a message. So, hey, send me some of them hooks, man.
Yeah, say, man, I'm making some videos, and I was just getting ready to buy some hooks, and I thought maybe I better try yours out. I've actually always heard good things about their hooks. That's why
I've never liked red hooks for some reason, though. I don't know. I tried some red hooks one time. I can't remember who it was, and it seemed tinny to me.
Yeah, well, you just use them once or twice, and they're not red anymore. They're gold.
Mm-hmm.
The paint comes right off of them. I kind of feel the same way to a certain extent because they feel gimmicky. But, because red and pink are the first colors to disappear underwater.
Okay.
And so, I don't know. I don't think, fish aren't hook shy or any of that. At least catfish aren't. Where the hook color, I'm sure, doesn't matter. Now, is there any evidence that these glow in the dark hooks could possibly pull more, attention to your bait? because we all know for a fact that blue cats, channel cats, and flatheads especially will respond to visual.
No, it wasn't me, Zuback. I don't know. I don't fish from the pier very much. There's a lot of striper guys that do fish on the pier.
Mike's Fishing Home. What's up, buddy? Long time. That's a name I haven't seen in chat for a while.
Yeah. Hello, Mike. Long time no see.
Yeah. That's funny. Every now and then we go, there you go. And we go to Boots on the Water page, check out the raffles. We have a 36-inch blue cat replica made by Josh Roth. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That thing is, man, that thing's amazing. Big old blue cat.
That's
and
cool.
Shotgun. Yeah, just go check out their page, man. We need some more captains and we need some volunteers. Like, even if you don't have a boat and you don't, you could show up the day of the event and help, keep things flowing, keep things organized. I'm sure that that they'll have plenty of things for people to do on the ground. So
I'm waiting to get me an 80 and then I'll get me a replica made. I can't break 73. I've been at 73 for like 5 years now.
Well, I caught my 78. It was 2021, so I know exactly how you feel. Me fishing up here, I don't look to break it anytime soon. I'm going to have to travel. Well, let's say, what do you say we give away a couple spools of this leader line so you guys can
let's roll that bean footage. I need to get in on that.
Get in on it.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah.
Let me get in on it.
Because if you type it, it'll show up me and you. So if it, oh no, it didn't. Okay, cool.
You can switch. Let's see. Like a ninja farting on me.
Do what?
Brandon's. Let's see. Oh, buddy.
All right. We got a couple more folks that sneaked in at the last second. So good luck, everybody. We're going to go ahead and spin it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, y'all. This will be for spool number 1. We'll give 2 of them away tonight just to share the love. I seen Mom's name popped up. Mean Gene's Mom.
Mean Gene.
There you
I
go.
didn't see him come in. Welcome in, Mean Gene.
I did. That's how you find out who's really watching the chat. Who's really here. You get do a giveaway and they'll come out of the woodwork. Mean Gene, send me a message. In a minute here, I'll flip over and scroll my email at the bottom. You can either message me on Facebook or just send me an email, and I'll get your address and everything over to Kevin. So, and we're going to run it one more time. So let's see who else can put their hands on some leader line. I can't remember how many foot is on or how many yards is on this line. It makes a lot of leaders. Darren, there you go.
Grass, buddy.
Awesome. Same goes for you, Darren. You've got me on fire.
Fire. You must have been winning a lot of drawings. Kevin said 100 yards.
Yeah, 100 yards. Can you imagine? That's 300. That's 300 feet, and at most I make. At most, I usually make a 36-inch leader, unless I'm doing some like really long. There are times I've made 6 and 7 foot long leaders, which make it real difficult to land a fish. Yeah. But
I'm fixing to switch to something different because I bought one of those big spools of 100-pound at Bass Pro. I don't know how many years ago, and I'm almost through it now. So I'm gonna switch to something else because it's good leader material, but it's not very supple at all. It's hard to it's pretty stiff.
That's one of the things I really like about this one.
Not snail. You have to really seat that knot real good, or it'll come undone.
Now it depends on what's. I don't ever tie the no knot snail knot anymore. I got to be honest. Once, and I don't have a name for it. I think we've talked about it before on the show. Doc Lang showed me a snail knot that he ties that cannot come untied. When it's time to, if you want to take that line off the hook, you got to cut it off. You can't push it back out or nothing. What's up, Creole?
Creole in the house.
That's been the only knot I have used on hooks since the day I learned it. I have 100% confidence in it, and I don't have any reason to change. But the line I use has been I've tried them all. I actually use slime line, heavy cover leader line, and it's really soft, and I like it a lot. I feel like it stretches though a little too much, kind of like slime line. I love slime line. It's super smooth. It casts super far, but I feel like once you stretch that stuff out, it does not return very well to its original diameter. It gets weak, and that goes for all line. All line really does that, but the ones that stretch more are going to also get weaker.
True.
And so I really like the heavy cover leader line, but I felt that it was a little stretchy, and it was never in stock either. I had a hard time finding it. So I went to the Cast King. I think Zach is the one who turned me on to it. I think Zach was using it. And I tied a couple of leaders in the boat with him one day. I said, man, I really like this stuff. So I ordered a spool. It's like, not real expensive. None of the leader lines really are that expensive. But then Kevin said, hey, why don't you try some of this leader line out and tell me what you think? Well, I started tying leaders with it, and I like it. It's everything I want. It's soft. It's strong. It doesn't stretch a lot. It's good stuff.
Offshore angler is what I was trying to think of.
Offshore angler. Oh yeah, that's like the Bass Pro house brand.
Yeah.
They have a lot of heavy duty swivels and 3-ways and stuff at Bass Pro. I used to buy them there, I think, before I just started ordering them.
Well, I had run out of whatever leader line I was using at the time, and I had to get some in a hurry. So I just ran the Bass Pro and snagged the whole spool of that, and I've been using it for a couple of years now. But like I said, I'm probably fixing to switch to something else that's a little more supple, because that stuff is it's really stiff.
I got you. There's my email down there for Crappie Day, Darren and Mean Gene. If you don't have me on Facebook, you can hit me up there. I'm going to throw Kevin's Monster Cat catfishing on there for the rest of the show, because he's helping us have some fun. Yeah, so we were talking earlier about it won't tie a polymer knot really well.
Yeah.
Honestly, anything around that 80 to 100 pound, I don't think ties a very good polymer. This stuff here, the Kevin's line, it doesn't do bad, but I crimp everything now, so I couldn't even really tell you that it ties a fantastic knot on a hook. It will not come back out, and it crimps really easy, and it's tough. I have ran it through some of the nastiest stuff and bring it in, and it'd be all chewed up front to back, and I'm talking like pulling stumps, getting hung up and pulling stumps out of the bottom of the river.
Oh,
and
wow.
be like, wow, I need to change that leader. And like, they ain't biting that bad. And we all know, as soon as you take a chance, that'll be when the big one hits.
Yep. That's a fact. Hey, I just figured I had to change my background on StreamYard to black. I like that a lot better. It didn't change the whole thing, did it?
No, we still got the same background.
I changed the background from white. Did you notice I'm not shining like white anymore? I changed the background to black instead of white.
Really?
Yeah. Then in the little cog, the little preference panel down at the bottom of the screen, you can change your appearance from light to dark.
Huh.
I just figured out you could do that. Oh, well. I'm easily entertained.
That's all right. We all got to learn stuff. It says they use 100-pound cast net brow line from a local net company. $18 for 400 yards of spool.
Yeah, that's what to go right there.
And cast nets just keep getting higher and higher. I've been without my big cast net for over a month, and I've been trying to Frankenstein a couple of my old nets together to see if I can save myself $150, $60.
I've got a tape net right now that's in need of repair or replacement. It's done. I snagged in some rocks. It's damn.
Well, I was like, so the cast net I usually get is a Bet Super Pro, 8 foot, 5/8 mesh, 1.4, I think, pounds per foot. It's a big, heavy net, but it gets down fast, and the mesh is 5/8, so I get a good variety of size of bait. I'm not too big, not too small. And, well, big obviously ain't going to get out. But, hey, Tommy, what's up, buddy? It was already $144, which was pretty steep, in my opinion. And I went on the other day to replace it, and it went from 144 to 159.
Oh, wow. There you
Mega
spreader.
Spreader cat. Is that the ones that's local to you down there? Send me that in Messenger so I don't forget, because I'll never remember to go back and try to find it in here.
I've heard that brand before.
I looked at so many nets, even the Amazon nets, the ones, if you start getting up to 5/8 mesh, 8 or 10 footers with real lead, they're all 100 and some bucks, all of them. And like fishing fuel, I don't even think they make nets anymore. I wanted to try those. Black Widow is really good nets, but they're really high. They're like 2 something a net. I'm like, it's going to get tore up eventually. Like,
you let it drop for just a second too long sometimes, it's in the rocks.
I'm very careful with my tape net now that I finally got live scope. Yeah, see, that makes a huge difference. Like when Zach and I are hunting bait with live scope on his boat, I mean, they're there, they're not there. Shoot, I was telling him how many fish was in the net before he pulled it up. That's cool. I said, looks like you got about 6 of them, 6 big ones. He pulled it up, there'd be 6 of them in the net. Like that's pretty bad. And then, of course, on your live scope, it's a grid, all your squares, and depending on what your range is, you can tell how big a fish is. Like that's a 36-inch fish right there, because your square equals 3 feet, depending on your range. If you zoom in or out, obviously it'll change, but the live scope saves us a lot of time and headache. Throwing your net on a bush that looks like a big pile of shad.
And it's a big brush pile.
I got you, Jane. Got your address and stuff. Thanks, brother.
No, it's not. Their prices are pretty good.
For who?
I'm looking at those mega spreaders now.
Oh,
Jeremy sent us the link.
Yeah, I saw it.
8 foot 3/4 mesh, 160. 8 foot 1 inch mesh, 165. There's a 7 foot 3/8 mesh. That's not a bad price. $85. That's pretty cheap, man.
It really all comes down to how well they're made. I'd have to know that Jeremy's used these and that he would recommend them, because that's a lot of money to spend on something you've never tried. In my opinion. Like I said, I'm pretty simple and poor. Looks like they only go up to 8 foot. I'd like to see a 10 footer, but that I might be a buyer at 8 foot 3/4 mesh. Oh, that's a tape net too. Is that a tape net? Yeah, that's a tape net. Are they all tape nets? Or am I
no, I don't think they're all tape nets, are they?
Nah, I'm sure they're just on that page I pulled up. Everything's a tape net. You've used the same net since spring. Yeah, but you're throwing in 100 foot of water. You never hit the bottom.
Which one? The 7 foot. That's 1 inch mesh. That's a pretty fast dropping.
Yeah. I don't see. Oh wait, 1 pound of lead. Ooh, see there, they only go up to 1 pound of lead. That's weird.
1 pound per foot.
Yeah. A lot of what I throw is 1.4, 1.5.
But if you're throwing with a bigger opening, a bigger mesh opening,
it'll go faster.
Drop faster with less weight. They're all tape net except one.
Yeah, Kevin, I thought about those chain nets. I wasn't confident that the chain would sink as fast as lead. Now I know 1.5 pounds per foot is still 1.5 pounds per foot, regardless of what it is. I guess it shouldn't make a difference. Oh, they are all tape nets except for one. Well, I like tape nets.
Yeah, I do too.
He was catching moon eye in 40 foot of water.
Wow. That's crazy.
Huh. I might have to order one of these.
There's good prices on them.
That for tape net, that is really good. I'd like to see them a little bit heavier because I guess that's just what I'm used to. But if it's taped, it's going to fall slower.
Mm-hmm.
And
stay open longer.
It's going to stay open longer, which is going to keep it spread out. But it's going to fall slower. They have an opportunity to get away. And it's weird because I watch some live scope videos where there'll be a giant ball of shad, and you'll see the net go down over here and get a whole bunch of them and pull them back up, and the rest of them never move. They just stay there.
Yeah, that always blows my mind when I see that.
They throw the net again on another big pile of them and grab them and pull it up. Like every time I'm throwing cast net, it looks like they go boom, they're gone.
Yeah,
like, they don't. It sinks faster than I expected, to be honest. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to. I've been wanting a tape net real bad, and that's a good price. I don't know why. It looks like they're on sale right now or doing something. They got their prices cut down, but that might be strategy or it might be.
Too.
Huh?
So I like the color too. I like red.
We're being kind of rude. We are. Let me share the screen here with everybody. We're sitting there talking about how good this stuff is. Everybody's like, I want to see. So this is the Mega Spreader heavy duty cast net and tape nets. And so we're just looking down here at the sizes. I'm not a big fan of 6 and 7 footers. 7 foot.
We didn't have a topic, Creel. To be honest with you. He said I took you off topic.
There was no topic. This was the topic. Was no topic.
There's a link. There's a link to anybody who wants to come up and discuss.
Yeah,
it, so.
we didn't have anything really. We talked earlier. I got to be honest. I just with everything going on this week, I didn't have time to plan out a show and do some research and put something together for y'all. And but we also didn't want to
busy.
It's just busy. It's just crazy busy. Let's just catch up with the catfish community. At least me, I haven't been in tune with what anybody's doing anywhere. I ain't been able to keep up. And biggest net I could throw legally is 8 foot. That is crazy down there. I didn't realize
that's physically that's the biggest net I can throw. I can't throw one of the big 10 footers.
Yeah, I could throw a 10.
7 foot is kind of my comfort zone. My 7 foot tape net is about. Now I do have an 8 foot. It's not a tape net, and I struggle with it. Look at Mike. He's getting greedy now. He's getting antsy.
Well, hey, you know what? No, thanks, Mike.
We got 10 minutes.
You're good, brother. No,
I'm just messing with you, Mikey.
Let me get this off here so I can get this figured out.
Hey, man, props for getting up at 4 a.m. and going to the gym, by the way.
Man, he's been doing fantastic.
That's awesome,
with his weight loss journey and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Only time I can get up at 4 a.m. is if I'm going on a really good fishing trip.
Here, let's do that. Thanks, Kevin. Giving away some planer boards. This is for a set of Monster Cat catfishing planer boards. If you don't win some, you can go down. You can go down there. We got the website scrolling across the bottom of the screen. you can go down there and go check them out for yourself.
That's
Tell them
awesome.
the Muskrat sent you.
Man.
You don't get anything off, but
yeah.
Jeremy, 5 foot radius here in Ohio, way too small. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're only supposed to throw 5 footers.
Really?
In
That's
Ohio.
crazy.
If I'm down on the river and I've got a Kentucky license, I can throw what I want, which is what I do.
Gotcha.
But inland waters in Ohio, we're only allowed to use a 5 foot net. We may or may not have net stretchers that make those 5 footers a little longer at times. You know, when they get that long, when they get that heavy, they do
stretch out over time. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a 5 footer when I bought it. Well, I bought a 5 footer at once.
Here's the box, officer.
They really don't, at least around here, the guys I talk to, I've never been harassed for bait, but most of the time they're just checking to make sure that you don't have species that you're not supposed to have. Like you're not netting largemouth bass and you ain't got, crappie and white bass netted that you didn't catch legally. Now we can use bass, crappie, white bass. And we can use any of that stuff, those game fish, if we catch them legally. They meet the size and creel limits. We can use them. Just keep the 5 footer in the boat. I've always got a 5 footer in the boat. Always got a 5 footer. We're probably going down Saturday morning, and go get some bait. And then Saturday evening, we've got dinner reservations with her mom and stepdad at some really fancy restaurant in Cincinnati that I am not going to feel comfortable in whatsoever. It was like real high-end steak and seafood restaurant.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we went to one of those years ago where the waiter had somebody that followed him around. It was pretty uncomfortable. It was weird. I was like, this place is way above our tax bracket.
Zach and I hit a place like that in, was it Williamsburg? Or not Williamsburg? In Virginia. Big town in Virginia. We was fishing the James River. We went to this steakhouse, and it was like, everybody was in suit and ties. They had a towel over their arm, and just, it was fantastic service, but we went back in time 100 years. I'm telling you.
I had some slime on you, somewhere on you, right?
We did take a shower before we went, so at least we had that going for us. Woody Harrison.
Woody.
That's right. Yeah. Cowboy. Yeah. I was looking at plates. They were like, "Hey, just get whatever you guys want." It's something we wanted to do. And I was like, $65 to $85 a plate. I'm like,
Oof.
I can't.
I mean, that's pretty much fast food now.
Yeah, I get it, but daggone. We got a steakhouse in Southern Ohio called the River. I don't know why they call it the River. The ribs aren't any good at all, in my opinion. But their steak is wood fire grilled steaks, and they are the juiciest, best ribeyes that I've ever had. And people travel all over the state to go down there and eat.
Nice.
It's really good. All right, let's give these planer boards away. So
roll that footage.
We'll say thanks again, Kevin, for throwing some prizes out for us tonight to have some fun with. And I've got Gene's information. I have to check my email, see if we've got Crappie Dare Darren's information. But let's give away these planer boards in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I seen Bob Kitty get in there at the last second.
Like, get in there.
I'd like to try. I've actually got more planer boards. Jed Smith. Wait,
does that mean Gene? Wait a minute.
What mean Gene?
Mean Gene double dipping.
Look at that's smart. I don't care who you are. That's smart right there.
There you go. Mean Gene own it.
Well, I'm going to assume it's the same address. you just saved Kevin some shipping. We're just gonna put it all in one box now.
There you go. Put it all in one box.
Well, congratulations, guys. Kevin says the steaks are the bomb there. Yeah, their steaks are, I mean, slap your mama. Good steaks. Going to be out of commission for a bit, going for kidney surgery. Oh, man, is that coming up already? Well, I'm glad that they're taking it serious. I'm glad they're getting you in right away and just getting it over with and moving on. But I know people say, if you need anything, let me know. And they never really mean it. But I mean it. And I think you know me well enough to know that if you needed anything, we would be there. I don't know what I could do, but if you needed it.
She said it's not Gene. But yeah, same address.
Well, I knew it wasn't Gene. I said Jen. But yeah, that's how you do it. Hey, when Jackie and I are in for giveaways, she throws them in there and I throw them in there too. That's double our chances. It's still going in the same boat. Praying for quick recovery. Thank you, Bobby. So, well, guys, next week we'll have it'll be last call fishing. So Ashley and well, daggone, his name just went off the top of my head. Gone.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Last call catfishing.
And he's
last call or last call?
Last call, CULL.
Okay.
Last call fishing, and I don't know why, but his name just rolled. He's a heck of a guy, big fella, and super nice.
Jesse, the guy that.
Thank you, Kevin. Jesse and Ashley. Yeah, I'm assuming Jesse will be here, but I know Ashley will be.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, brother. Remember, for 15 months, man.
Appreciate that.
That's crazy how fast time goes, man. Creole's going to be on their podcast tomorrow night. No kidding. See how little I know about what's going on.
We're out of the loop, buddy. We're out of the loop.
It's just so much going on. I can't. It goes by so fast. There you go. There's last call. Oh wait, you don't need another Gmail. All right. Well, there you go. You'll be able to tune in and catch your Creole over there with last call. So their show is dedicated to conservation efforts and just spreading word about managing fish, like managing fish health, populations, and awareness towards what commercial fishing and the impact it's had. I was trying to hurry up and find. I just saw it as I clicked the next page. I was trying to get the link for Boar's Nest.
Information about pay lakes and stuff on there that they've put out here in the past. The fight against the. Let me ask you this: have you noticed it? I have noticed like an uptick in advertisements on Facebook for pay lakes, and I've been blocking them. And it seems like the more I block, the more I get of them. What's up with that?
So that's kind of how it happened for me too. I started seeing them. I'm like, I don't want this stuff, and so I would block them. And
I'm blocking 4 a day now.
Yeah, when I blocked them, I started getting more. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Is that what they're doing now? Yeah,
I don't have any idea.
It's the same for him. Like I've blocked 4 today.
Well, the thing is, for me, I don't get it. I don't scroll on Facebook very much. I usually go straight to my notifications and I try to make sure I'm not missing anything important. And after that, I watch all the reels Jackie sends me every day. And then that's pretty much it. I don't have time for anything else.
Yeah.
Well, they've watched this show, I'm sure, back in the day when Jeremy was on the Tuesday night shows with us. So if they don't know, they're about to find out.
That's right.
Well, before we Bobcat prays us out here real quick, to let you guys know, I did drop the link there for the Boar's Nest. You hop over there and let Hog Leg and the crew know that we sent you over. And I'm gonna go check on the kids. They went to bed without me. Say hi to Hog Leg for me, and tell them the Muskrat and the Bobcat sent you and share some love. But Bobby, got anything else before we pray out?
No, man. Clear mind, clear conscience.
There you go, man.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather here with these fine folks in chat tonight, Lord, and to just talk about catfishing and things in our lives, Lord God. We thank you, Lord God, for your presence in our lives every day and the many blessings for those we see and for those we don't see. We thank you for our family and our children and our loved ones, Father God. Lord, and I pray for those that are sick right now, Lord. I pray for Jackie and her health problems, Father God, and I pray for Kevin and his upcoming surgery, Lord, and anybody in chat who has things that they're going through right now, understand they're not permanent. This is temporary, and that God is a healer of all, and that we can lean on him in times when we don't understand what's going on, Father God. Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity once again and give you praise, glory, and honor for it all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, brother. Yeah,
welcome, man.
Everybody's got something going on. You might not see it, you might not hear about it, but everyone's got something.
Might not know it, but it's like I said, it's not permanent. Just keep looking up. Put your faith in a higher power than us. You're welcome, Kevin.
All right, guys. We're going to head on out of here. We'll see you next Tuesday night. Same cat time, same cat channel. Good night, everybody.
Love y'all. God bless.